Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome back to Billy Goat's Prophetic Vessel. It's your girl Billy Goat, and we got a message for you. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. This could be past, present, or future information for you. I don't choose the storyline or the cards that come out. The Holy Spirit and my spiritual team does. This is for Capricorns and Chosen Ones. Welcome to the Capricorn and Chosen One channel. Regardless of when you're coming across these videos, months, weeks, days, years from now is when the Holy Spirit feels like you could be receptive of a message or be a messenger to someone else in his name. Okay, so what's the message? All right. Oh, Ten of Wands in reverse. Okay. So I don't know. Let me see this storyline real quick. All this action. Oh, speaking of King of Swords, all this action. So dealing with somebody or a situation, okay, somebody that you care for, because this is a love reading. Monogamy, poly, LGBTQIA plus, got it now. We don't discriminate against love, but if you don't like it, take your gift of free will and go. Okay. With the Knight of Wands in reverse. This is just real sad. Well, that was no coincidence. So that is just real sad. Okay. So somebody, and speaking of Capricorn, hey, came out to play, right? But it's in reverse, which is a great thing, right? So basically, this is God quickly explaining like what happened and what's about to happen, okay? An energy that, whether this was a family member, because, love is not just romantic, it can be platonic too. A family member, friend, or you, or a lover, or somebody from an organization that you care for, whatever the case may be. They weren't causing any trouble. They weren't, they weren't necessarily doing anything, okay? In particular, like, nobody's perfect, so I'm not saying they were perfect, but they weren't doing anything of, like, disturbing the peace, so to say. Two of Wands in reverse. And if somebody's peace, and it's like if somebody's peace was disturbed because of their own demons, not because somebody was doing something to them. It's like when I'm picking up. And bad decision making, Two of Wands here. And paired with the Knight of Wands, it's like somebody had made a horrible decision to play with you, or you made a bad decision to play with them. Okay, somebody made a bad decision, or is going to. This is future information for you. And Death card, Scorpionic energy. So we have Capricorn and Scorpio here. This is somebody who hasn't changed, not going to change, I'm hearing. But you make your own decisions. This is just what I'm getting. And like this is somebody who betrayed you before. Okay, yeah. So you've either made this decision to cut this off, or you're being guided to. But of course, you make your own decisions. Yeah, and see, and I know that is hard because this is somebody that you really care for with the Lovers card here, whether romantically or platonically. But there's a lot of jealousy in this and a lot of conflict in this, and it's like you can't. Nobody wants to be betrayed, right? Because this is guaranteed to happen again, because somebody still hasn't went through a rebirth, went through a death rebirth. They haven't went through a transformation here, okay? with that a death, rebirth in reverse, right? It's like they didn't want something to work out for you, or didn't want you to do better than them. And when you can't have that energy around in any way, shape, or form when you're trying to build something, especially something to last, right? So it was, again, too much jealousy, right? Preyed on your downfall. This is somebody that cared for you, that preyed on your downfall because and there's no legitimate reason, right? Lied to you, spoke, Ace of Swords in reverse. And some was manipulative. In some cases, could have paid a practitioner to put some magic on you. Had multiple options for others of you. Now, in some cases, this could be you. Okay, wanted to see your money to go, your stability to go, bad. Yeah, Queen of Wands in reverse. A dark practitioner. A dark practitioner. Yep. So right now, the dark practitioner's money is rocked. Okay, because they were trying to rock your money, and not just your money, your stability, period. Like root chakra vibes. Okay. Queen of Cups in reverse, also trying to manipulate your emotions as well. So anything that would be close to the heart to you, trying to manipulate situations, just trying to basically play the hand of God in your life, right? Let's call it spade a spade. And that's what makes it dark. Because who are you to do any of that, right? And the devil seeks to steal, kill, and destroy. So that's not God's energy. And I just want to make that clear, because not all witchcraft is evil. Because prayer is witchcraft. Okay. Affirmations is witchcraft. Manifestations is witchcraft. Why? Because when you think of the word witchcraft, witchcraft is doing something to alter a certain outcome, right? Whether that outcome is good or bad. And depending upon the energy and what you're doing, depends upon the form of witchcraft that you're doing, right? Okay. And different forms of witchcraft, like, for example, when the priest turns the wine into Jesus's blood. You wanted that outcome to be Jesus's blood. So what did you do? You said a prayer over it. But what happened? God worked through you to do that. You didn't do that on your own. Right? When we do affirmations, what are we doing? We're trying to acquire the positive energy and frequency and vibrations to manifest what we are, to be in the energy of that what we are trying to attract, right? We're trying to manipulate an outcome, witchcraft, right? But in some cases, it's positive, and we are including God in that, right? Well, in other cases, this is the negative side of witchcraft. Hexes, curses, the jar magic, right? Conjuring up and sending negative energy and deities and demons and spirits and monitoring spirits and stuff to see what you're doing. That's the black magic, and that's what somebody tried to do. Tried to bind, trying to hex, tried to, the voodoo doll, all of that. Okay. Bankrupt. Yep. And now somebody, they tried to put you in bankruptcy. They finna be in bankruptcy if they not already. And they could have went through extreme lengths to do this. Yep. Fishing for comments. Yep. It's like they want you to react. Don't give it to them. Because they're a happiness hater. It's like, see, that's that jealousy. You can't have that around. See, this is somebody, they gonna try. So, I don't care. Even if they were a twin to you, they fucked up, okay? And they became a karmic twin, or false twin flame. Now, for some of you guys, this was a karmic from a start. And don't get me wrong, we've all been in karmic energy. But this is somebody like they never like wished to be a better person, or And again, nobody's perfect, but it's like, can't fully trust them. Tension, secret competition. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Yeah, somebody put you in competition, but what makes it bad is that this is somebody you cared about. But it doesn't matter because, I mean, it does, but also at the same time, they got bad karma for doing this. All this is backfiring on them. All their black magic and shit, backfiring. It's like God allowed them to, oh, okay, we're going to collect all this up, all this energy up, and we're going to boomerang it to you, okay? Always partying. Boss daddy, stable, rich business owner, CEO, big D energy. And so it's like, this could be an energy where, you know, there's no such thing as gender in tarot. Energy is fluid. Safe and sacred space over here. We honor people's pronouns. All right. And if you want to book a personal reading, you can feel free to do so via the website link that's linked in the description box, DonJuanSpiritualGuidance.com. Okay. So, and also please subscribe to our Zodiac Collective YouTube channel, Don Juan Spiritual Guidance. Okay, and feel free to check out any oracle decks that we have. Those links are in the description box and coaching description box. Okay, all right. So, even still, somebody's money does not determine how you get treated. Like, somebody's morality and worldview is fucked up. Look at that, marrying for money. So somebody like could have like sold you out for money here, like kind of like how Judas did Jesus. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, listen. Because they're trying to creep in your energy. And basically, God just wants you to be unbothered, okay? Yeah. See, ignoring. Just keep ignoring, keep doing you. Okay? All right. Hi-ho. In their head. Overthinking, stressed, overanalyzing. Yeah, so what it's like, that's a doing of their own decision making. But if this is an energy that doesn't take accountability for their actions, of course they're going to misplace blame. But just because they're misplacing blame doesn't mean that that should be happening. No. And just because they may not be taking accountability for their actions, that doesn't mean that you pick up what they're not taking accountability for. No. You only take accountability for the parts that you played, and you played only. But again, you can't be with somebody that don't take accountability for their actions. But you make your own decisions. So, you know, you're being guided to reflect, right? And some of you guys, you've already been doing this. Okay? Into you. Good chemistry, great vibes, positive. Crying over you. So, you know, some of you guys, you're going to have options, right? You're going to have those that, again, you know, they are going to be into you. They are going to make you feel safe. They are going to be legitimate. They're not going to be wearing a mask. You know, not a mask that's, you know, hiding, you know, who they truly are, you know. Okay, and then you have this energy over here that's holding some sort of grudge over you, or unless this is you, flip the energies as you see fit, and they're crying over you. But again, it's like they put themselves in this situation, right, by putting you in this love triangle. Okay, for some of you guys, if this is a family member or a friend, you know, by talking about you, you know, playing both sides of the fence, being two-faced. Right? Or this was you. Flip the energies as you see fit. Put yourself on the side of the story as you see fit. It's like somebody has to take accountability for their actions. And it's like they're choosing just not to see it. I don't know. You know. It's kind of like, I'm just trying to like put it put it in an example. It's like, I know I lied on you. Well, why can't we be friends? I know I cheated on you. Why don't you want me back though? I know I used black magic on you and death magic on you or sex magic on you. I know I tried to swap destinies with you or energy harvest off you without your permission and or consent, you know, or put my hands on you or whatever the case may be. Well, why don't you trust me? Like, what? It's a, you know, and nobody's perfect. Don't ever get it twisted. But at that point, that's delusion and a real concern, because if you can't take accountability and actually, you know, it's only so much talking a person can do and only so much talking you should allow a person to do. Okay? Because one, a person will treat you how you allow. And then two, you know, actions speak louder than words. You know, a person can talk and then get what they want and stop, or it lasts for like 2 weeks and then they go back. No, changed behavior is the best apology. And you're not obligated to wait on anybody to change, and they're not obligated to wait on you to change, because that's not a guarantee. And a healing journey, that varies, you know, the length of time for that. You know, you can't put a time limit on healing. Not no deep healing, you know, so yeah. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. So yeah, just be mindful for somebody creeping on you, trying to see what you're doing, spiritually and or physically. All right, but you know, God sees all, so that also rallies up and, you know, goes towards them as well. So, all right, so thank you all for your love and support. It is truly, truly appreciated. And always remember, you make your own decisions. Peace out. Deuces.